So, the day before tells all in their very first development log. I think this is the most transparent they've been with us from the beginning, and she explains why step by step in this video. What's going on, y'all? Be Righteous from Identity, and this is probably my third or fourth video on the day before. I've been getting interested in it because of the controversy and also because of this. We all want this game to succeed and we want them to be transparent with us. And I think that this video, shedding light on their history and what they've been doing, explains a lot about all of the skepticism we've been having lately. Now, they said at the beginning of this, at the onset of all of this, when they started 4 years ago, they wanted to do a stylized approach and have the environment only relative to encampments and certain areas around the map, not necessarily a huge world that after the day before started getting so much traction and attention from people all around the world, they decided to expand to. So it went from encampments, kind of like State of Decay and State of Decay 2, very popular games where I loved it actually, where you could build up your base, gather supplies, a lot of things that you can do to survive in a zombie apocalypse. And I think that the day before we're trying to go that route, but realized they wanted to have a bigger vision going forward. So this made them build a team, hire some and volunteers, and just increase their vision tenfold. As you can see from the trailers last year, they had a showcase of the huge open world, the first announcement trailer that looked amazing. And honestly, I don't know whether they're being honest with this or not. They're saying that they wanted to go with like a stylized approach. Now, stylized, if you don't know, is completely Fortnite, right? And if you look at the latest 10-minute gameplay reveal, that was Fortnite. It looked like Fortnite. And we were like, oh man, the graphics don't even look like photorealistic. And it's kind of confusing, which is why there's still a little bit of skepticism here when it comes to what they're trying to do. Maybe were they saying that they were going with a stylized approach to salvage the fact that the graphics didn't look that good in the 10-minute reveal, or is this what they're really going for? I mean, I could see it now that they're explaining it more in detailing, showing more pictures. It looks like this is an approach that they can go with. It's different, definitely, but it's confusing when you show a trailer that looks nothing like this back in the day, but now it's more so stylized. I also like the fact that they said that they have dismemberments for the zombies. I did not know that. So they went into a lot more detail with this devlog, and I think this is the first devlog they ever had. But the live stream was quick. It was like 6 or 7 minutes. They basically wanted to describe and explain the processes that they went through from start to finish, or start to current where they're at now, so that you can understand why there have been so many delays, because the transition from what they were trying to do to what they're trying to do now caused a lot of changes in the game, completely revamps almost everything in the game. So to them, this is justifiable for them to delay it so many times to satisfy the improvements that it requires. I don't know. Personally, for me, I'm still on the fence with this because there's so many unanswered questions, so many things that just don't make sense. Like, okay, I know that when a game is on Steam, that it doesn't just get delisted for the reasons that they spoke, because they said it had to do with the controversy of the actual name, the name LLC or the name copyright that they didn't have the rights to. But yet they're still promoting it as the day before in this devlog that I'm talking about right now. That's a question I'm talking about. And then the stylized approach. I don't know what they're going for here. I've never seen a stylized and photorealistic approach. It's either stylized like Fortnite or photorealistic like The Division. I will say that the approach to go stylized and photorealistic is unique. But again, that's another unanswered question. Are you only doing that to compensate for the fact that so many people were saying that the graphics were bad, or is that something that you're really doing? So only time will tell. I will say that I'm glad that they showed this and they were a little bit more transparent with us. This is their first devlog where we're actually getting some real information detailed about what they're doing, as opposed to stuff that looks fishy. Other than that, let me know what you think about this down below. I didn't expect it to be so short, but it was short to the point, which is good as well. Hopefully they have more devlogs, which is what we need. Maybe in the future we'll have a playtest, because you have to have a playtest, especially with what's been going on with you these past years. Anyway, that'll do it for this one. I really want to hear what you think down below in the comments. Has this restored your faith in the day before's ability to release the game? Are you optimistic about it, or are you still pessimistic? Are you up in the air? I really want to know what you think. I'm still not a 100% believer. I got to see more. Most importantly, I got to play the game in order to restore my faith in whether or not this project is coming out. I'll catch you in the next one, fam. Be right out.